welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Tommy Bites Homestead. So I had a taste for salmon, didn't know how I wanted to do it, decided to do it as a cake. So I said, well, let me bring you along and show you what I'm doing. Right here I am picking out any fine bones that's in it. You can leave it in because it is soft. Now I'm adding half of an onion to the salmon, and when you pour the salmon in the bowl, make sure you leave the juice in there with it. Add a half a cup of cornmeal, half a cup to almost a full cup of flour. I'm using 1 egg. It depends on the size of your egg. You may need to use 2 if it's not binding the way you want it to bind. You can use your hand. I'm using gloves, easy cleanup, and less smell on your hands. So mix it all together. You also may need to add a little more cornmeal and flour if it's not binding the way you would like. Now just start by scooping up as much as you want to make your ball and then pat it out to make your patty. How big you want it is up to you. I don't like mine too big, just medium size. I prefer to use a skillet because it cooks even, but whatever pan you choose is up to you. Next, I'm going to season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Now, you can do this when you're doing the mixing stage. I choose to do mine this way. That way I know how much salt I'm adding and having on each of my patties. Make sure your heat is on a medium high. You don't want to burn it when you put it in the skillet, and just place it gently in so you're not popping grease in your face. Initially, you want to let it cook about 2 to 3 minutes so it can brown before flipping it over, and then do the same for the other side, and then you can start flipping every 2 minutes after that until you feel it is done on the inside. I prefer to use a green onion when cooking salmon patties, but however, I did not have any, so I used a regular sweet onion. This is a quick, easy meal that you can prepare for your family straight out of your pantry. If you want the long version, I will link it in the description. So here is the inside. Oh my goodness, doesn't that look good? And I can tell you, it tastes really, really good. And it's hot. But I'm sacrificing my fingers for you guys. So good. I left these in a little bit longer just because they're a little bit bigger. So I took the top off so you can see the inside. You got to make sure your inside is cooked. Salmon itself, the meat in the can is already done. You're just making sure your insides are good.